Blonde hair and blue eyes with a southern boy's charm. She was dark-skinned and beautiful, and she felt good in his arms, and he loved her. And she loved him. Their friends said that it won't last. That's just a fact. It's such a different world on that side of the tracks, but he loved her. And she loved him. Love is colorblind, and it ain't black and it ain't white. It's just shades of heart and soul, and it gets you every time. It sees the good and paints what's right and leaves the doubt behind. Love is colorblind. He built her a little house out on the edge of town. Spent the next 60 years or so chasing kids around, and he loved her. And she loved him. Soon he'll be 90, she's pushing 89. I guess the friends were wrong, it's been a wonderful life, 'cause he loves her. And she loves him. Love is colorblind, and it ain't black and it ain't white. It's just shades of heart and soul, and it gets you every time. It sees the good and paints what's right and leaves the doubt behind. Love is colorblind. We've come a long, long ways, but we still got a ways to go. I guess the world's still learning what they've always known. Love is colorblind, and it ain't black and it ain't white. It's just shades of heart and soul, and it gets you every time. It sees the good and paints what's right and leaves the doubt behind. Love, oh love, is colorblind. Love is colorblind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. if you're suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
His name is Lee Sims. That is called I'm Gonna Let You Down. And before that, another great tune called Colorblind. We are not colorblind when it comes to music. We get it all played on Triple Play Thursday, 3 in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we'll do it tonight from the live show capital of the world in Branson, Missouri. And don't we got a good live show going on so far? We'll have one more from Lee Sims in just a moment to complete his Triple Play. First of all, welcome to the show. My name is Tim Kelly, and the Tim Kelly Show is live on the air on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and it is Triple Play Thursday, so we'll get right back to the music here in just a moment. I want to give a big thank you, though, and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great ones like KUHS Denver and KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium, WVMIradio.com, realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio. We are affiliated with bigrecords.world/radio. We are on Top Shelf Radio Texas, radicalonlineradio.com. We are on Amazon Music, Google Podcast, and everywhere you listen to podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, we are on all of those. Just search The Tim Kelly Show, and you will find New Country's Best, as we call it around here. The latest single from Mr. Lee Sims is his third one in the Triple Play. This is called When Noah Built the Ark on The Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio on a Triple Play Thursday.
10 years old and wishing my pa would take me fishing, but he told me we had work to do. So with shingles and a hammer, he had me climbing up that ladder to help him patch that old farmhouse roof. Hadn't seen a cloud in weeks, and fish were at their peak. I was ticked off hot and elbow deep in tar. When he heard enough complaining, I remember my pa saying, son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. There's gonna come a time the sun ain't gonna shine. Tomorrow would be too late to start. So don't procrastinate, don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. 13 summers later, well, I married Sherry Taylor. The first few months I was never around. Well, I was always doing something, golfing, fishing, or hunting, until that evening that my boss set me down. He said, here's some free advice. You better spend time with your wife, or you're gonna find your clothes out in the yard. You don't see the sense in changing until she starts complaining. But son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. There's gonna come a time the sun ain't gonna shine. Tomorrow would be too late to start. So don't procrastinate. Don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. So don't procrastinate. Don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I saw some blonde hair blowing out your shotgun window. You even went and cleaned up your truck. I heard she's vegan and she grew up on the West Coast. Just like that, I ain't mad we broke up. Don't know her, but I know you. I hate to be the one to break the news. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. You either grew up like we did or you didn't. You don't teach a whippoorwill to sing. Take her way out and do some nitty-gritty fishing, but it'll never turn her into me. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Oh no, no. Yeah, I bet she drinks her beer from a glass. I bet you when you get a dip, she gets mad. And when she don't know all the words to friends and love,
number 2.
I bet you out there checking fences, bringing all the mail in. 2 fingers of bourbon, waiting for me to check in. And when you go to sleep in our bed, I hope you know you're in my head, pulling me a little closer, your lips kissing my shoulder. You're promising you'll hold me and love me when I'm old me. But not a damn thing would change, even when I fly away. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as the Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that lasso, pulling me back to El Paso. Miles sleeping in between the cities, but I can't forget your smile, cause I got your picture with me. So even in this hotel bed, you're the only thing in my head. When I'm under bright lights, it almost gets me too high. But baby, every word I sing about you, every word's the whole damn truth. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as the Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that lasso, pulling me back to El Paso. Bright lights, it almost gets me too high. But baby, every word I sing about you, every word's the whole damn truth. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as the Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that lasso, pulling me back to El Paso.
Her name is Jenna Paulette. She is from the great state of Texas. She was at the Missouri Beef Days a few Saturdays ago in Bolivar, Missouri, just north of Branson, where I'm broadcasting the show live. And her music has plenty of beef in it, too. Prime Cuts, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she puts out on the radio. That is for sure. Country in the Girl before that, and we put the country in country radio. That is true right here on the Tim Kelly Show. We're going to have Rick and Val from Rick and Val Country from the province of Canada join us at the bottom half of this first hour. I'm going to do one more song and then one more triple play, and we'll get them on. And then Jamie Warren at the bottom half of hour number 2 will join us on the program as well. One more from Jenna Paulette to complete her triple play. This is called You Ain't No Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
You blew in like a Cheyenne wind, your green eyes with a whiskey grin. It's almost like you knew I had a heart to steal. Yeah, we danced till the lights came on, kissed me slow to a George Strait song. I had no doubt that you were the real deal. They don't make promises they can't keep. Don't say 3 words they don't mean. They don't end it with a text from Santa Fe. Cowboys ain't that way. You got the head, you got the cattle. You put 1,000,000 miles on that saddle. You sure know how to make a cowgirl fall. You got the boots and scars on your knuckle, but settling down don't win any buckles. You ain't no good at sticking it out for the long haul. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at Yeah, you got the head, you got the cattle. You put 1,000,000 miles on that saddle. You sure know how to make a cowgirl fall. You got the boots and scars on your knuckle, but settling down don't win any buckles. You ain't no good at sticking it out for the long haul. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at all. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at all.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I never would have believed if somebody would have told me that it'd be so easy letting go of the old me. I always thought I'd keep my cool, but that all changed. 'Cause ever since I met you, girl, I ain't ever been the same. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. Oh yeah. It's hard to keep it together when you're working with a smile like that and eyes that will make you lose your mind. And if this is what it's like, I don't want it back. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm crazy about you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. Crazy about you. Yeah, I'm crazy about you.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
It ain't my fault I don't own a three-piece suit. Yes, I'm a little more Carhartt and boots. If you catch me saying just what I think, yeah, I'll take the blame, but it ain't all on me. It's my daddy's fault for the way I talk and how hard I'm gonna shake your hand. If you put my back up against the wall, you're gonna find the fight inside of a man. When old glory's flying, you can bet that I'm taking this old hat off. That's my daddy's fault. That's my daddy's fault. It ain't my fault I drank my coffee black. And if you need a shirt, I'll take it right off my back. I can't help but hold the door when she walks through. And a good man never holds back. 'Cause I love yous. It's my daddy's fault for the way I talk and how hard I'm gonna shake your hand. If you put my back up against the wall, you're gonna find the fight inside of a man. When old glory's flying, you can bet that I'm taking this old hat off. That's my daddy's fault. That's my daddy's fault. Might have a few too many, take it too far, get a little bit out of hand. But I get down on my knees and I send them up to Jesus. I bet you he'd understand. That's my daddy's fault. Yeah. It's my daddy's fault for the way I talk and how hard I'm gonna shake your hand. If you put my back up against the wall, you're gonna find the fight inside of a man. When old glory's flying, you can bet that I'm taking this old hat off. That's my daddy's fault. That's my daddy's fault. It ain't my fault I don't own a three-piece suit. 'Cause I'm a little more Carhartt and boots.
His name is Kelsey Hart. That is called My Daddy's Fault. And before that, another great song called Crazy About You. Well, I'm crazy about having Rick and Val on the program tonight, and they're going to be next after this next song. Third one in the triple play from Kelsey Hart is brand new music. It is called 4x4, and you can check out a great video to this one on our TV channel, ICTV, Indie Country TV, powered by Stream. Here it is right now, live on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best with Kelsey Hart and 4x4.
I ain't seeing much light in a tunnel. Been busy trying to find a way out. Quit waiting on your comeback. Stop wondering what you're doing right now. I'm still kicking up dust down a dirt road, cranking up every one of our songs. Sure wish this Chevy had a low gear that could get you gone. Wish they made a 4x4 to pull me out of this loving you. A cold beer to get me over goodbye. A shot of bourbon that does what I need it to get me through this missing you tonight. 'Cause I'm hung up, stuck in a rut, broke down, ain't nothing I can do. High-centered wheel spinning, yeah, I'm 4x4 to pull me out of this. A 4x4 to get me back rolling again. Wish they made a 4x4 to pull me out of this loving you. A cold beer to give me over goodbye. A shot of bourbon that does what I need it to get me through this missing you tonight. 'Cause I'm hung up, stuck in a rut, broke down, ain't nothing I can do. High-centered wheel spinning, yeah, I wish they made a 4x4 to pull me out of this loving you. To pull me out of this loving you. To pull me out of this loving you. Wish they made a 4x4 to pull me out of this loving you.
Brand new music from Kelsey Hart, and that is called 4x4, and a great video to that one again on our TV channel, ICTV Indie Country TV, powered by Stream. Well, we've got great country music by Rick and Val. We're going to talk to them tonight and play 3 of their songs. How are you folks from Canada? Good evening.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys?
We're great. We're pretty anxious to be on your show.
Well, I appreciate it. I've been pretty anxious to have you guys for quite some time. Rick and me talk all the time through Facebook, and he laughs at all my jokes. Pretty much laughs at them. You know, sometimes one of them catches him off guard, I think. But
Yeah, that was funny. I seen your list of songs, and I said, I don't see "Never Knew Love" on that song list. And next, you know, but 3 days later, you text me and said it'll be on tonight's show.
yeah.
I love it.
Well, we love you guys and love your music too. So let's talk about it. You guys began starting in music way back in the 70s and been going kind of nonstop, but you did take a break in the 2000s to raise a family. So how did you guys get started in your love for music?
No, we'll let Bell answer.
Well, we've been singing probably since we were just young kids.
40 years, Bell. Don't worry about us.
But Rick started as a young kid, starting listening to Merle Haggard and stuff. And I was always a big fan of, tons of people, Reba McEntire, and since I've been a kid, and also Patsy Cline.
There you
and
go.
then we just decided we were in a lot of competitions together, and I was beating Rick a lot of the times. You'll say it was him.
Tim, by the way, Tim, I beat her the first time in a major show, then she beat me, and then I said, why don't we combine talents? And that's when it all started. That's when the recording career started.
There you go. And I just love it, you know, that you guys picked Rick and Val to name yourselves, and just something really simple, but it's got a nice ring to it. I love it.
Well, yeah, us too.
Yeah,
People
absolutely.
used to say, what's the name? I said, Rick and Val. You can't forget it.
Yeah, Rick and Val Country. Everybody goes on. And first of all, I want to say hello to all your affiliates and all Rick and Val fans. And it's just, we've been doing this a long time. And it's so to, we have a great following, and we just every time we hit the stage, Tim, it's just another amazing event.
Yeah, well, and I've been seeing you guys on Facebook posting about playing to some sold-out shows, so congratulations on all of that. You obviously got a good fan base.
Yes, and hopefully we're looking forward to a really fun summer and lots of festivals and things to get our new EP up. So it's quite exciting. Man,
that sounds good. And we're going to play 3 great songs from you guys tonight. So we look forward to that. And folks will get to hear what you sound like on the radio too. But speaking of being on different platforms, you guys have played got to play in 1985 in Toronto, I believe it was, with the Gordon Lightfoot Band. And man, I loved him when I was a young man. I listened to his music and absolutely loved it. And we just recently lost him, but and I didn't know a whole lot about him, but did find out that he was from Canada as well. Yeah. So
exactly right.
Yeah, that's some
Yeah,
good
that's
stuff
that.
right there.
We were pretty excited at the time, and that was with Mike Francis, some of our first recordings in Toronto.
Yeah, that is awesome.
He used to work on the Don and Leroy show.
Okay. All right. And you guys have also opened for Marty Stewart, Crystal Gale, Asleep at the Wheel, the Prairie Oysters, I think it says, and a whole lot more.
Yeah,
So
we opened up for Prairie Oyster, and we've had such great events. I call them events because when you're on the same stage with Marty Stewart and Crystal Gale, especially Val loved Crystal Gale. She sang a bunch of her songs. It was. Yeah, and you get to meet these people, and we're all very humble. Everybody just shakes hands and moves on. But it was these are great shows that we've been a part of, and I hope we're still going to be a part of a lot more because things are really picking up since the pandemic, and it's great to, it's just great to get back out. And I feel a lot. My heart goes out to all the bars and all the stadiums that were shut down for a couple of years, and it's overwhelming now to get back on stage with everybody again.
Oh, absolutely. And we're actually going to go probably see some live music Saturday night in Branson, Missouri. They call this the live show capital of the world, and there's always plenty of entertainment here to go see. And but I sure love doing these live radio shows and getting to talk to the artists like you from all over the world. And that's what I love about internet radio. The music comes to us from all over the world, and we send it right back to the world with one push of a button.
Pretty amazing that it's all over the world that you have your broadcast.
Yeah.
And we thank you for supporting us independent artists.
Oh, absolutely. Glad to do it. Now, I want to ask you a personal question. How did you guys meet and end up getting married, Rick and Val? Was it because of music or something else?
Love of music.
Love of music. And Tim, when we're on stage, here's what people keep saying. They can feel the vibes coming off the stage, and after 40 years together, when we sing a ballad together, it's just, it's pretty special. And Val, you can talk.
Well, I'm just going to say we're going on 38 years, so we must be doing something right.
Wow. Congratulations. There you go. 38 years, man, that's awesome. And I see birthdays and anniversaries all the time on Facebook, so I try to do my part in wishing everybody a happy anniversary and a happy birthday. But we'll just say it right now. Congratulations on 38 years. That is awesome. I love that. And so you took some time off, it mentioned, in the 2000s to raise a family. So tell us how many kids you got, boys, girls, whatever.
We have 2 daughters, and we have 5 grandchildren now.
Congratulations. That is awesome. 2 daughters and 5 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Any of those young ones musically inclined like Grandma and Grandpa or Mom and Dad?
Well, they're just starting. A couple of them are starting to learn to play guitar, and one of our granddaughters is taking violin lessons, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Yeah. You never know. Someday they're coming to see one of our shows in the next 2 weeks, so we're pretty excited about it.
Awesome. Well, that's good stuff, and I say this all the time. It is so neat when family supports each other and trying to help you guys further your career in country music. And if they want to do something, I know you're going to back them as well, 100%.
Oh, yeah. It's a love of our, it's something we've been doing our whole life, and it keeps us together, and it keeps our family close,
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you guys also write the music that you make, your original songs?
Yeah, Tim, I do all the writing, and my first album and everything. I do all the writing, I do all the music. Right now because in 24, we're coming out with... We're gonna do some ballads. The newest release is coming out in 24. But yeah, I do all the writing and the music, and I've got 42 right now lined up. But I have to break it down to 3. But
okay.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going back in the studio starting in September.
Isn't that a tough job when you've got that many songs that you could pick from, and you gotta from 42 you gotta cut it down to 3? That's tough. That's kind of like those talent competitions. That kind of like that talent competitions that you guys were in. They start with a bunch of them, but they got to cut it down to 2 or 3, and then finally pick one that wins it.
Well, it's like when you do an outdoor show, you know. My husband always laughs because my mother says, "Oh, I love that ballad." I said, "Mom, you can't spend a whole night singing ballads, you know. We have to mix it up."
Yeah, you could to
anyway.
me. You could to me. I love a ballad in country music. I could listen to those for the whole 3-hour show. Absolutely, I could. But yeah, everybody's not like that, and and that's why I love doing a show like this one, Triple Play Thursday, because I like to show the versatility in the artist. Maybe play a song that's kind of up tempo, make you want to get out and get on the dance floor, and then play a good ballad or a mix in there, and then the third song, or either way. Great country music is going to tell a great story, and I love the stories that the songs tell too.
Oh, for sure.
So, and that's what it's all about, and especially in songwriting. And you guys are so talented at that. I admire anyone that can write a song and fully produce that thing and wrap it up in 3 or 4 minutes from start to finish. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always get the producer, my buddy there. He always says, it's about 4:26. You might want to shut that down to about 3:39. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yep, and
But,
that was
it's fun.
That was some of Gordon Lightfoot's music. He went a little bit longer in some of those, the Edmund Fitzgerald and all of those. But he had his own genre. I read about something in it when he passed away. That he really wasn't classed in any genre. He wasn't country. He wasn't pop, of course, or any of that other. He wasn't jazz, bluegrass, any of that. He just kind of had his own sound and his own music, and and radio still loved it, even though he might have went over 5 or 6 minutes. I sure did.
Oh, no, it didn't matter because he's one of the best top artists ever in Canada.
Yeah.
He's well loved here.
Absolutely. Well, you guys are going to be well loved after we play 3 of your songs tonight. That is for sure. Let's talk about this first one. It's called Never Knew Love, and then we'll play it for the folks.
All right.
Tell us about Never Knew Love.
Well,
Did you write this one?
Yes, I did. And it was all these songs came through the downtime during the pandemic, and you know what I just think about, it's not these kind of songs, it's very easy when they're in love, and that's where it comes from. That's how we met. This song tells the whole story.
Hey, I love it. Let's play it for the folks. It is Never Knew Love from Rick and Val on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I never knew how love would be. There you were in front of me. How my heart aches beyond belief. Oh, I never knew how love would be.
I never knew
should be.
They are Rick and Val. That is called Never Knew Love, and that is great country music from Canada. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Great traditional country as well. Lula Bradbury says she is loving it. Donna says, now that's some good down-home country music. And Lula's from Indianapolis, and Donna's from Nashville, Tennessee. So Lula's been listening to my show just about ever since I started almost 10 years ago. So she knows country music, and Donna absolutely does as well. So you're getting some good instant feedback, guys.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And there will be more. We've got a live chat room going, and we still got 2 hours to go. So we'll get a lot more great feedback, and we're going to play 2 more songs from you here in just a moment too. But we were talking a little bit off the air. You have been to Nashville, Tennessee, and played at venues like the Bluebird Cafe, so that is awesome. And where did you guys go to record your music? Do you go to Nashville, or do you do it up there in Canada?
No, not in Nashville. Our first songs we had done in Toronto, and then our last set of songs were done actually here in Ontario in Canada. Mm-hmm. And our producer, Stéphane Guillemette, he's fabulous. So he's been working with us for the last 2 or 3 years now.
Awesome. And you guys said you've played in the past some fairs and festivals. You got anything like that going on this summer that you're going to be playing at?
Well, we do. We have something coming up actually in a close place to us in Barrhaven on the weekend of Canada on the Friday. So that's going to be exciting. Awesome. And then the rest of them are going to be more like outdoor fairs this summer. Okay. And we've done a couple of showcases in the last couple of months. So we have a lot to look forward to this summer.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question that I don't ask or don't tell any, prepared questions to the artist. I do these all interviews off the cuff, and I've done hundreds of them. So you guys are a married couple, but I'm going to ask each one of you separately this question. Now, Val, I'm going to ask you first. Sure. Other than performing with your husband, Rick, what is your dream gig? Any artist that you would like to either open for or do a duet with live on stage other than Rick? Who might be some names we might know?
Oh, brother. Well, there's tons of them, but Vince Gill probably would be the number one.
I love it.
Vince Gill for sure. And we absolutely are, well, we both are, but I absolutely love Larry Gatlin. Love his voice, and so probably Vince Gill.
He's one of the reasons I'm in country radio, because he was from Oklahoma, and when I got to Oklahoma over 20-some years ago, actually 30 years ago, I lived there for 20 years, and he was coming up, and he was hosting the CMA Awards at the time. I think he did 13 years in a row at the CMA Awards hosting that, and he was from Oklahoma, and Toby Keith coming along, and then later on Blake Shelton and those guys. Garth Brooks, of course, from Oklahoma. That's what made me want to do country radio too. So, good stuff.
Oh, we love them.
Absolutely.
There's so many of them, it's hard to pick. But
yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Well, Rick, I'm going to ask you the same question. What's your dream gig? An artist that you would like to sing a duet with live on stage, or maybe open for?
Well, he's no longer alive, but I've got to meet him at one of our shows. Merle Haggard, obviously, and Merle and I do a lot of the songs, and Larry Gatlin too. We do a lot of Larry Gatlin stuff, like in 3-part harmony, because I love doing harmony. And
what if it was a girl?
Well, if it's a girl, then it'll have to be.
I know what you're going to say. Miranda Lambert.
Oh yeah, Miranda Lambert. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Val doesn't seem to have a problem with that. I think she'd let you sing with Miranda.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
I love her too.
Oh yeah.
And we do a really beautiful song of her and Billy. Whatever. But anyway, we actually do a Miranda Lambert duet. Today They Started Loving You Again on no ballad.
Yeah.
And it's just, she's a beautiful voice, and
Isn't
that
she?
sounds like her too. So that's why I'm all good. It's all good all good, Tim.
Well, you know, years ago, she was in a talent competition like you guys. She was on Nashville Star, and she didn't even win her season either. Buddy Jewell won that season, but Miranda Lambert went on.
Yeah?
Miranda Lambert went on to have a bigger career than Buddy Jewell because she really can sing, and she's got the talent and the looks and the whole 9 yards. And she's a terrific songwriter as well, and that's really what keeps you on the radio. You know, like Rick was saying, you got 42 songs in the can, but you can only pick 3. But when you have that many songs out there that you can get recorded and eventually keep feeding those to people, and especially guys in radio like myself, then that's what keeps you on the radio is new material, and that's what we're all about around here. I like to play the freshest stuff we can get our hands on.
Well, that's nice because it's an opportunity. How else would we get it, you know?
And Tim, it was Buddy Jewell that wanted to say, that's the duet, Miranda Lambert and Buddy Jewell. What a beautiful takeoff of Today I Started Loving You Again.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one we do in our show, too. And, yeah, he's a special character, too, that one.
Absolutely. Well, we've got another great song that we're going to play for the folks. It's called Just You and Me, and this is just Val on vocals on this one. So you guys are going to get to hear her voice, and fantastic artist as well. So this is called Just You and Me from Rick and Val, and it's just Val singing right here on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sunrise, I wake up by your side. Nothing's more pleasing, it's true. Softness of your lips when my morning kiss makes me thankful for what I have. Seems like we have the same thoughts all the time. We laugh at how this could be. We say what you want to, well, ain't that the truth? It's how our lives together have always been. Lucky to have you in my life. The rewards are endless, it seems. Nothing's more perfect when I'm by your side. Well, tonight it's just you and me. This love song I'm singing for all who died. Here's what I'm saying to you. Take nothing for granted and just reach out now and follow the path that leads you. I'm lucky to have you in my life. The rewards are endless, it seems. There's nothing more perfect when I'm by your side. Well, tonight it's just you and me. Whoa, tonight it's just you and me. Whoa, tonight it's just you and me.
That That is a well-done song from Val with Rick and Val. That is called Just You and Me, and Lula says great vocals, and I agree. I love that one, and I've listened to all your music many, many times. I just couldn't remember the one where you were singing solo by yourself, Val, but great job.
Well, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Where'd you learn to sing like that? Did you take voice lessons?
No, never took voice lessons, but I've probably been singing since I was about 8.
Well, that'll do
I
it.
used to say to my mom, like, you have to drive me here and there. I have an audition. She's like, what are you talking about? So I've been doing it since I probably could walk.
Wow. It's in your blood, guys, and we love that. Music is in your blood, it's in your hearts, and it sure shows. And being a married couple, too, and loving each other like you guys do for 38 years and counting, we can really hear it in your music, and that is amazing.
Well, we have a lot of fun, and, our band is what makes it special for us. We have a fabulous band, and they make every time we rehearse and get out on the road, it's fun,
Yep.
We're all having a great time.
Absolutely. And Rick was telling me off the air just a minute ago, you put some pedal steel and things like that in your music and keeping traditional country music alive. And we sure love that because I see a lot of posts and hear a lot of things about that, being something that's kind of gone away. And they talk about Nashville and all that and what's going on. But you guys are sure doing your part to keep it alive, and we love that.
Well, yeah.
Thank you. Because the new stuff that'll be coming out in 24 will be some steel, fiddle, good country, deep sound, and I'm looking forward to this because I think it's going to change back a little bit. I do love the new country. You got there's some great singers. I think even when we went down to Nashville, oh my God, everybody is just good singers. We were on Prisoner's Row, and we ended up Prisoner's Alley, and my God, it was just we went into a place called the Palace, I think it was,
and we sang at Tipsy.
And all of a sudden, somebody heard us at the Bluebird Cafe, and they said, "Get that couple up," and we sang right on this stage. We did Keith Whitley and Lori Morgan.
Wow.
Cherry Comes a Rose, and
isn't that
was
something?
Awesome.
That is awesome, man. And we miss Keith Whitley, don't we, in the world of country music? My goodness.
Oh, what a boy.
Yeah,
oh, boy.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, we have had a blast talking to you. We got to do this again in a few months. Would you come back?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
That's
maybe
a yes.
we'll get down to Branson sometime.
I would love to come down and sit in the studio with you.
Hey, that sounds like one of those talent competitions. I got 2 yeses. How about that? I love it.
Well, wait a sec. Who's going first? Me or him?
You guys just you come on to Branson and we'll hook you up. That is for sure. Absolutely. Love to meet you here. So we'll work out the details on maybe getting you to Branson one of these days. But we'd love to have you.
Well, that would be great.
In the meantime, where can folks find you guys on social media if they want to reach out to you?
Yes, you can. Just go to Rick and Val Country Music. Just remember Rick and Val Country, and you'll go right to all our websites and everything.
Awesome. That's what I've been looking at the whole time, Rick and Val Country. And we sure are going to promote you, and I want to thank you for doing the radio interview tonight. You guys are awesome, and we'll be good friends for sure after this. We already kind of have been with Rick, but we'll get you guys back on the radio real
You're
soon.
going to hear more from Val.
Exactly. I'm going to hear more from Val, and we sure do look forward to it. And I'll be back on the radio tomorrow night and probably play another one. But we're going to kick off the next hour with a great tune called I'm Running, and we're running right on time, so let's push play on it. Rick and Val on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
I'm running from you, there ain't nothing. You've never been true, don't take me for somebody's fool. I'm running from you. No plans where I'm going, I know just where I've been. Life's changing, starting clean, it's over it's all because of you. Yes, I'm running from you. There ain't nothing you've never been through. Don't take me for somebody's fool. I'm running from you. Memories, heartaches, goes around. Dishonesty and fear going down. Yes, I'm running from you. There ain't nothing you've never been true. Don't take me for somebody's fool. I'm running. Yes, I'm running from you. There ain't nothing you've never been true. Don't take me for somebody's fool. I'm running from you. From you. Yes, I'm running from you.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I've tried and I can't outrun the rain. I've got to weather it. Can't hide, can't duck under every punch. I've got to roll with it. I could bitch and moan or get up and go on, taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Gonna let the day roll into another one. I'm taking it as it comes. I've spent a lot of time trying to rewind life or fast forward it. Wishing I could hit pause and take in a little more of it. It's all said and done, I can't do either one, so I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Gonna let the day roll into another one. I'm taking it as it comes. I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Taking it as it comes, learning as I go.
number 2.
She looks good, I mean real good. She got that thing about her, she got that glow around her. It's been folded, but every time I hold it, I just can't believe you can fit in that much. Pretty in a 3x3. She's in that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. There's a corner ripped off, her name's in a heart at the bottom. There's a tear stain down the middle, where I've cried a little over that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She ain't in this house, this room, or this town. She ain't in this bed I'm laying in right now. No, she's in a red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, cutting me right straight to the core. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Because she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. Yeah, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She looks good, I mean real good.
His name is Randall King from the great state of Texas, and that is called In the Picture. And oh my goodness, isn't he good? Yeah, the next George Strait right there, ladies and gentlemen. Many people are saying that, and I tend to agree. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We're providing some good live entertainment tonight, that is for sure. Just had Rick and Val from Canada on the program, and they were fantastic. If you love country music and you love traditional country music, boy, do they make it. Rick and Val Country, and rickandvalcountry.com is the website. Real easy for you to find, and we'll be blasting them all over social media tonight after the program is over. But they're not over yet. We'll be blasting them out all next week on 14 different radio stations around the country that replay this show, and we thank every one of them for doing that. Let's play some more Randall King, shall we? This one is a fan favorite around here. It is called Hey Moon on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
Hey moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you say that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us as she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon.
Country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country.
New country.
New country.
There's a lot of things in common between me and old Jack D. You could never handle your whiskey, and you could never handle me. And I know you can't forget how good we look dressed up in black, and how your night gets better after both our seals are cracked. So don't ask me no questions, honey, if you don't want the truth. 'Cause baby, I'm that full strength, I don't want your A proof. Yeah, I'm hard to live with, but harder to live without. So don't put ice in my whiskey, 'cause you can't water me down. Now that label sure is pretty, but I'm a heavy pour. And if you ain't real careful, boy, you'll end up on the floor. And I know you think that hangover won't hang on very long, but that pounding in your chest will be there long after I'm gone. So don't ask me no questions, honey, if you don't want the truth. 'Cause baby, I'm that full strength, no, I don't want your proof. Yeah, I'm hard to live with, but harder to live without. So don't put ice in my whiskey, 'cause you can't water me down. Chase me, but you won't ever catch up. And you can buy a cheap replacement, but it won't ever be enough. So don't ask me no questions, honey, if you don't want the truth. 'Cause baby, I'm that full strength, no, I don't want your 100 proof. Yeah, I'm hard to live with, but harder 'cause you can't water me down. No, don't put ice in my whiskey, 'cause you can't water me down.
Song number 2.
She's your Sunday morning, and I'm your Friday night. She's your top shelf, treat yourself, and I'm a cold Miller Lite. She's a pretty sundress, I'm an old ripped pair of jeans. She's a shiny new sports car, and I'm a 69 Shelby GT. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. She's a vase of flowers, and I'm a rose tattoo. She's a light shade of yellow, and I'm a darker shade of blue. She's a fairy tale on paper, a sure bet you could never lose. But you ain't fooling me, boy, 'cause when you're holding me, your heart tells the truth. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. I know you think you love her, but we can't go on like this. There's so much more between us than just another midnight kiss. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world. No, no, I'll never be your diamonds and pearls, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. No, I don't wanna be your good time girl.
That is the first single I ever heard from that young lady. Found her on that great little app called TikTok. Her name is Taylor Austin Dye. She is a great artist from the state of Kentucky. That is called Good Time Girl. And before that, another great tune from Taylor called Water Me Down. We don't water anything down. We give it to you straight. We do play New Country's best around here, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow us over there on that Twitter and at New Country's Best. My personal account at Tim Kelly on air. I don't tweet much anymore, but I'd love to have you follow me, and I'll follow you right back. Absolutely. How about this next single, the third one in the triple play for Taylor Austin Dye? Has a great video to it on ICTV. That is our TV channel, Indie Country TV, powered by Stream. It is her latest single called Rest in Peace on The Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Michael Adams, 35, Kentucky born, and he survived by his wife and his 3 boys. Good in peace. His mama's still crying, and the preacher keeps on lying. No, he was not a man of God, 'cause he'd been called too many times. He was a thief and a cheater, a natural born deceiver. But the moment that he beat her, his ass was mine. She called me up at 3:15. Big sister, he hit me. Enough is enough, said give me 15. His blood's thicker than whiskey. I waited long enough till he was blackout drunk. Cinder block on the pedal, threw him in his truck. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Who did it? Who done did it? Never gonna find out it was me. Who did it? Who done did it? Take it to the grave, baby, rest in She called me up at 3:15. Big sister, he hit me. Enough is enough, said give me 15. His blood's thicker than whiskey. I waited long enough till he was blackout drunk. Cinder block on the pedal, threw him in his truck. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Who did it? Who done did it? Never gonna find out it was me. Who did it? Who done did it? Take it to the grave, baby, rest in peace.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Loving her is all I live for. Loving her, I'm the only man she wants to know, Lord. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Now I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. She's the stage, she's the crowd, she's the words I sing out loud. And every time we do the show, it makes love stronger and lets it grow. For the Lord, she won't let go. She's holding on to her one-man show. I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Loving her is a one-man show. I wanna love you. Hey, I wanna hug you. I wanna tease you. Hey, I wanna squeeze you. So come on back to me. Hey, I've been thinking what I've been missing. I've been thinking, ooh, you've been kissing. So come on back to me. Well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, hey, I wanna kiss you. Hey, 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 and I wanna squeeze you. Hey, 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 I've been thinking. Hey, hey, what I've been missing. Hey, I've been thinking. Hey, ooh, you've been kissing. Hey, well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Hey, 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 hey.
That is our good friend Jonathan Lynn. It is called Come Back to Me, and before that, a great tune called One Man Show. Well, welcome to this one-man show called The Tim Kelly Show. Glad to have you tuned in on a Triple Play Thursday, and those three songs, or the three that I'm going to play from Jonathan Lynn, are exactly why I do a show like Triple Play Thursday. Show some versatility in the artist. A good ballad, a good song that makes you want to get on the dance floor, and the great stories behind all three of these songs. Here is that great ballad, the third one in the Triple Play, and then we're going to get Jamie Warren on the radio tonight live from Canada. This is called Lovers, Partners, and Friends from Jonathan Lynn on The Tim Kelly Show, KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
It's been years since we said I do. Baby, I'm still in love with you. It keeps getting better each moment we share. Every waking hour I live my life for you. And I want you to know the love I feel for you. Deep in my soul, you're my lover, my partner, you're my best friend. We'll stay this way until forever's at an end. If you should ever doubt my love for you, you better think again. We're lovers, partners, and friends. Thank God for you every day of my life. You're the answer to my prayers. I want to show you how much you changed my life. I'm proud to be your man. And I want you to know I feel for you. Deep in my soul, you're my lover, my partner, you're my best friend. We'll stay this way until forever's at an end. If you should ever doubt my love
know we fear sometimes and wonder, will our love survive as we grow old? My love for you couldn't be any stronger if I live to be 100 years old. Girl, I need you to know you're my lover, my partner, you're my best friend. We'll stay this way until forever's at an end. If you should ever doubt my love for you, you better think again. We're lovers, partners, and friends. Girl, we are lovers, partners, and friends.
That is a great ballad. Brand new music from Jonathan Lynn, Lovers, Partners, and Friends. And I'll tell you what, he is so good. We played his music at our wedding, and we're just about to our second wedding anniversary coming up this October. So if you need wedding music, go look up Jonathan Lynn. He's got some. It is fantastic. Well, we've got a fantastic artist on the phone tonight doing a radio interview with us. Another one from Canada. How about Mr. Jamie Warren? How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim, and congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. That'll be coming up in October, but I better not forget. It's the day before my birthday, so that helps.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. And we still have cake left over. It's a win-win.
Whoa, there you go.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And we're from Branson, Missouri. I was telling you off the air, and we had a fall wedding, and it is just beautiful here in the fall. The trees are just starting to turn about that time, and right in the October, November area, and it's still really kind of warm here. It was like 84 the day we got married, so loved it.
In October?
Yeah, in October.
Well, the reason I'm asking that is it's probably not quite that warm in Canada.
I was going to say, yeah, we blame it on you guys. When we get a cold front, we call it a Canadian cold front.
Yes, we've been known to have some of those. We actually, we get a pretty significant winter.
Well, I'll tell you what I've been seeing a lot lately on the news, and I actually saw it the other night, and I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, but I was actually able to take a picture of the sun as it was setting with my phone and zoom in on it pretty good, but it was real hazy, and that's because of a lot of the wildfires that you guys are having right now.
Yeah, we speaking of weather, we also have heat up here, and we've had a real hot spot, like a hot run. And it's sometimes it's regional in our country, but it's pretty much across the board. Like out west, we're used to wildfires, BC in particular. But on the East Coast, it's not as common, and so we've got a bunch of stuff there too in Quebec. There's there'll be a test on all our provinces.
Yeah.
It's hit the whole country pretty good. The heat wave.
Yes, it has. And what part of Canada are you calling from?
I'm in southwestern Ontario.
Okay.
So we're if you want a city, we're a couple hours from Toronto, and a little southwest of Toronto.
Awesome.
But that's the other thing too about with our country is that where southwestern Ontario is, if we flew straight across your country, we'd be in Southern California.
Wow.
So we're a little lower than Michigan. That gives you a sense.
How about that?
What's going on?
Well, I just interviewed Rick and Val from Ontario, and then I have many times interviewed my friends Richard and Jane from the group One Ugly Cowboy out of Toronto, and I was the first radio DJ to put them on the radio ever, and they have just blown up ever since. So wasn't my doings, it's theirs. They are absolutely phenomenal. But and Kevin Bacon, just a week or so ago, I interviewed him, and he's actually wrote music with you. So boy, I tell you, it's a big world out there, but in the indie community, it seems like everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I'm 62, and if you spend enough time in the business, you're going to bump into just about everybody.
Yeah.
And Kevin's a great artist, and he's sort of back releasing material, and we wrote quite a few tunes together about a decade ago when he lived in the same city as me. and we shared a producer. And we had a hit on my greatest hits record called "She Kissed Me" that we had co-written together.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. And you've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this for a while in the radio thing. Now, I started in FM radio back in 1999, but I've been on internet radio for 10 years now, and we're almost the same age. I'll be 61 in October. So, you know, we're in our prime. At least Amazon says we are if we keep paying them, right?
Well, exactly. And, you know, the irony is that you're coming up. I've been married 2 years as well.
Hey, so, awesome. We got a lot in common.
Yeah.
Sounds
My
good.
anniversary is September, so we're pretty close.
September. Yeah. Mine's October the 10th. Yeah, it's awesome.
I know.
My mom's birthday, September 2nd.
Oh, very cool.
So, yeah, got a lot in common. Well, I'll tell you what, we got one thing in common, and that is a love for country music. My love for country radio started back in the 90s with that 90s country, and I'm sure that's probably the same for you, right?
Well, the thing, that's when we had a bunch of hits in the 90s.
Yep.
It's sort of interesting to see the re-interest in 90s music, in rock, pop, and especially country. So I know in Canada we've got a couple of tours planned with a group of 5 90s artists that will come out this fall in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you got some talent up there. I've played J.D. Bixby, a gentleman that, no longer really actively doing music, but I've played him, super talented artist. You got Jade Eagleson, my good friend Arlene Quinn, Pauline Brown I just interviewed not too long ago. Man, you got Amanda Keels. You got some really, really good talented artists, both male and female, just all over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, we've got a somewhat of a unique sound in Canada as well.
Yeah.
In terms of our version of country music, something that's not too unrelevant to Texas.
Yeah.
And that's where, Texas has sort of its unique kind of version of country music that isn't just right down the center.
Right.
And in Canada, just because we've got a backdrop of Celtic music on the East Coast, and our country music gets sort of influenced by more than just country music. And so it's anyway, it's and so some of the artists that you've mentioned, I'm fans of them too.
Yeah, I was talking to Kevin Dakin live on the radio, and he mentioned a guy by the name of Dean Brody, and I was like, well, I got some of Dean Brody's music, and he's fantastic as well. And then how about this guy that's a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association Award winner named Gord Bamford, who I've had the pleasure of interviewing a couple of times. Phenomenal artist, so.
Yeah, and Gord's been doing really well.
Yep.
He's been kicking it pretty good for the last 20 years.
And I'll tell you, another lady who knows them all like I do is Miss Lauren Tuddy from Canada. She's a great promoter, and we started working a couple of months ago, and she led me to you and sent me music from you and says, hey, would you be interested in an interview? And the first song she sent me and I heard, I'm like, well, yeah. So here we are tonight. You're super, super talented, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, kind of tell me, like, where did your love of country music start? And of all the genres out there, why did you pick country?
Well, I'm the oldest in my family, so I have 2 younger sisters. Mm-hmm. And why I say that is I didn't have any older brothers and sisters to influence me with rock music.
Yeah.
So I listened to what my dad listened to, and he was a country fan. And so that's what we got in the car. And I grew up in a small town in Canada. And so, I was introduced to country music pretty early. And so even though I'm not a traditional country artist or a traditional country music writer, I know it sort of inside and out. And that was the start. And then the Coles Notes version is, then finally, as I got to be 14, 15, and 16, I had a buddy who had an older brother. And we sat, and that's when I got introduced to a lot of the sort of 70s California vocal groups that today, quite frankly, would be country, right? Like Pure Prairie League and the Eagles and Buffalo Springfield, like a lot of that cool stuff from California would be, as I said, I'm repeating myself, would be country today.
Yeah.
And so that's sort of whatever it is that I do was a combination of influences by that music, the 70s California stuff, and the traditional country. I'm a huge Merle Haggard fan. Like he was a big influence on me.
Yep.
And so it's just, it was a combination of both those things. But I'll relate it back to my dad.
I love it, and I was a big
taught me guitar.
I was a big California fan for quite a while. I was out there for 4 years in San Diego, and that's where I went to broadcasting school, actually. But I was playing the 80s music, and you're right, some of it could have been country or classified as country. But my love for country came in 1990 when I married my first wife and moved to Oklahoma, and I lived in Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton's actually from. That's his hometown. And I spent 20 years there, and those 90s country artists kind of got to me. The first concert I ever went to was seeing Tracy Lawrence live in concert, and so been loving his music ever since, and now he has his own radio show like I do as well. So, it's kind of neat to see those guys when they stop making music full-time get into radio. Chad Brock's doing it. He's a buddy of mine, and Trace Adkins, some of those guys got their own radio programs now, and really hooking up and interviewing a lot of really neat artists and ones that still do make the traditional country music, and they're keeping that alive. And I love seeing that, and I love hearing it on the radio.
Right, and I do as well. Like I've never been a traditionalist, but I like traditional country music.
Yeah.
I always appreciate something if you can mix it up and still make it good. I'm cool with that. The only thing that's ever sort of bothered me is the sameness when everything sounds the same. I like to hear, something to the left or right of whatever everybody else is doing. It just sort of refreshes, cleanses your palate,
Absolutely, and we're on the same page there, and that's what I do on this show. I love a different variety of music in the same artist even, and that's why I do shows like this on a Triple Play Thursday show. I don't know of anybody else doing this on radio because, it's really frowned upon in mainstream if you play three women in a row, on mainstream radio. I don't ever get that. They deserve equal billing to the men, but I do it on here because I want to show the versatility of the artist and the true talent. They can do a great ballad, they can do a great song that makes you want to get up on the dance floor and do some two-stepping, all of that, and then the stories that the songs tell is why I love country as well, and I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, so good stuff. Well, you've got a great song that we want to talk about and play for the folks, and it's called Heart Coming Around. Tell us about this first single.
Well, it's a song that it was interesting. I wanted to make 2 records before I turned 60, and then we were going to go on tour. We were talking a little bit off air about COVID, and so the record was going to be done. The second album was going to be done in May, and of the year where COVID hit in March. So because of that, it was like, well, we're not touring. Spent 2 years of not doing shows, so I guess I might as well make a third record. And Heart Coming Around, and the songs that you're going to hear today are from that third record. And it was, we'd made 2, and then I just tried to sort of keep it fun and a little bit different from what we had done in the first couple records. Yeah. And Heart Coming Around was the first release from that new record.
Man, that's awesome. And you guys were really severely in lockdown in Canada. I know that. It took even longer than the United States for things to slowly start coming back. But a lot of great music came from it when you guys got in the recording studios and wrote this music that, it just still kept coming into my email even through COVID. And I'm like, wow, this is some good stuff. Got to put this on the radio. And then, of course, here we are now in 2023, and we get to hook up because of Lauren Tutty and a lot of other great artists that you guys know each other from Canada. So it's just a really, really neat thing.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a small community. I mean, not that we don't have a lot of artists in Canada. What I'm saying is that it's interesting because we just had our Ontario Country Music Awards in Hamilton, and our country awards are the CCMAs, the Canadian Country Music Awards, which will be in Hamilton again. Only later in the fall, and so everybody goes to that, and so you do. Everybody does know everybody, so it's and that's good. It's like it's a community, right?
Yeah,
it's a family.
Absolutely, cool. And I love that. And that's how we run the radio station. We got a live chat room actually going on right now, and I've got friends in here that I call family that come in here and listen to the whole show every time that I'm on the radio, and they give you instant feedback on a song, too. So let's play Heart Coming Around from Jamie Warren. This is KICR, Indie Country Radio, the Tim Kelly Show on a Triple Play Thursday.
When you walked in, baby, I began to grin. It's been a while since I smiled and took this heart out for a spin. I could listen to this band play all night long. Come on, yeah, what do you say? You dance with me and we start singing along. Do you think that there's a way that you could stay and play a little longer with me? Just before you take a walk, or can we talk? I thought I'd make you weak in the knees. Come on, babe, don't turn me down. Don't be thinking I'm crazy. Can't you hear the sound of your heart coming around? Well, you're still here, it's last call. I got a feeling that it might be all in, but that's okay. If you say let's just leave it out on the floor and not fall, well, I could listen to this band play all night long. Come on, yeah, what do you say? Take a chance with me and we keep singing along. Do you think that there's a way that you could stay and play a little longer with me? Just before you take a walk, or can we talk? I thought it made you weak in the knees. Come on, babe, don't turn me down. Don't be thinking I'm crazy. Can't you hear the sound of your heart coming around? There's a way that you could stay and play a little longer with me. Just before you take a walk, or can we talk? I thought I'd made you weak in the knees. Yeah, come on, baby, don't turn me down. Don't be thinking I'm crazy. Can't you hear the sound of your heart coming around? To me.
Once again, his name is Jamie Warren. That is called Heart Coming Around. And, boy, they're coming around in the chat room after I push play on your music, too. You're getting some really good feedback in the chat room. Absolutely. Donna from Nashville, she goes, I love this guy's music. And Lula says, I agree. She's from Indianapolis, Indiana. My wife says, I love the tune. The vocals are smooth as butter. And she's listening and in the chat room as well, so...
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of ladies in this chat room, but they loving your music. That is for sure.
Awesome. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Well, we were talking a little bit off the air about some stuff. You were talking about Newfoundland and some of the others. So tell us what you were just saying on the that you wanted to put out over the air.
Yeah, well, not to get ahead of ourselves, but the next tune you're going to play is called "Gonna Make You Wanna," and I had a lyric in the tune where, and it's about a rhyme, and it's suds, buzz, loves, and so it should be love, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny, even when I first played it for my wife, she's going, shouldn't that be love? And I'm going, yes, technically, but I want the three S's or the Z, right? And so we were playing with that and went with that. Now, in Canada, there's no test on this, but we've got a bunch of provinces, and on our farthest east province, it's called Newfoundland, there's quite an interesting dialect out there. And so I was just in Newfoundland playing like literally about a week ago, and the sweetest people ever. And so you get like a Gaelic backdrop, like a Scotland or Ireland, and then you throw in sort of the East Coast accent with that. It can be pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
And so they often put, when anybody says "God loves you," the Ness on it. That it's a natural thing on the East Coast. So so that was my way around. I said, well, in Newfoundland it's going to work. But years ago I was doing a show out there, and I was doing a run show, and I was staying at a bed and breakfast, and somebody was fixing a drywall in the room beside me while I'm eating my breakfast, and he starts singing, and it was kind of cool. So I'm eating my breakfast, I'm listening to somebody sing a cappella in the next room.
That's
and
awesome.
He finished the song, and then he went into a George Jones song, and this is what I heard. He says I loves you till I die, and I almost spit out my toast. Like it was like. So what I did then for the rest of the tour, I was halfway through the tour. I put a chorus of that song in and told the story and said it with an S, and everybody quite liked it. So
that is awesome. I love that story, and that's why I love doing these interviews. You never know what you're going to hear, but that is great stuff. Now, I did see some posts. We just recently became friends on social media and on Facebook, and were you on vacation when you was in Newfoundland just recently?
No, it's really interesting. I was with my wife. She was working. She was a guest speaker at a convention.
Okay.
Up there. Her specialty is FASD, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. She's a counselor, and she just recently wrote a book just about a year ago, dealing with FASD. So I was sort of her roadie. I went with her, and then of course, since we were out there for I think 4 days, I called my agent, and we just arranged an acoustic show at one of the clubs. And so it was fun to play again in Newfoundland, because it had been, I would say, geez, I bet you it's been 15 years since I played there.
Wow. How about that? That is awesome. Well, looked like you guys were having a great time. That is for sure. And kudos to what your wife does, too. That is great stuff. I've worked in the mental health aspect of the industry and with some folks. And so, it's a very important job. And we really see it today in the United States. That is something that still needs to be addressed a lot more. So she's doing a great thing, as are you, man. You get to have the best of both worlds. Go do that with your wife and play music at the same time.
Yeah, we have a tendency to do a bunch of that together.
That is
meaning
cool.
we do those things, and I carry her books. I roadie for her, so it's fun. It's sort of neat to go and work together.
That is awesome. How long have you guys been married now? 2 years, you said?
2 years, yeah. Now, we've been together, I think, about 12.
Okay.
But yeah, we got married 2 years ago.
Well, we have that in common, too. Me and Brenda's been together 10, and we've been married 2, almost.
Oh, there you go. See, and that was, a COVID wedding. That was, I suspect you did as well, based on the math.
The year after 2021, but yeah, it was finally starting to ease up a little bit. Yeah, so we didn't have to wear a mask, and she got to see my face and still married me. How about that?
Well,
she still said I do.
Our restrictions were a little bit different in Canada. Now the good news was, I have a tune that you can. It's on YouTube and stuff like that. It's called "Basement of a Church," and the reason I bring it up is the video is our wedding in the song. So if you want to see how our wedding went, you can check out that song.
That is awesome.
And but in Canada, we could only have 50 people at the wedding. That was sort of the limit, and it worked out really well. So.
You can check ours out on YouTube. Tim and Brenda wedding video.
Oh, okay. There you go. See.
15 minutes of fame right there. So,
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jamie, it has been a pleasure talking to you tonight, man. Let's do this again sometime. I have absolutely loved having you on, and you're so easy to talk to, and your music is spectacular. So it's best of both worlds for us over here too.
Well, thank you, and anytime, man. I really appreciate you putting me on tonight, and yes, I enjoyed the conversation too.
Same.
And anytime you want an insight into Canada or funny stories or odd stories, I gotta, I've been doing this since '83, so
yep.
I've I've got a handful of stories.
Absolutely.
As I suspect you
Oh yeah, I got more than a handful. I was in that Joplin, Missouri F5 tornado in 2011. I can tell you a story or two, and then nine months later, I was in the Branson tornado that came down the strip. So.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could tell stories all night long. But have you ever been to Branson, by the way?
I've never been to Branson. No. And it is a destination I should show up at some point. I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, back in 1983 for a year. So I'm familiar with that area of the South.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can't make something happen in that area. We're working with the theater here that's willing to take on some of the indie artists that we play on the radio, and we'll get you that info, cool. And maybe you guys can reach out to them, and you and Lauren Tuddy can put your heads together and see if we can, and I'll help you all that I can, and see if we can't maybe get you here for some live shows. We'd love to have you.
All right.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a plan.
You betcha.
Yeah.
This next song we're going to play is called Makes You Wanna. His name is Jamie Warren on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I don't know what it is, but I think if you could see him just one time through my eyes, you'd walk away. I've watched him look right through you too, someone else across the room. Come on, girl, for sure, there's a better way. 'Cause baby, you deserve so much more. Come on, let me help you. Show him to the door. Gonna get you some suds, gonna give you that buzz, gonna make you wanna love me. I'm gonna jump on the floor, baby, dance with you to four. Let's get him gonna make it loves me. It breaks my heart you had to spend even one night with a guy like him. He's just a fool, it's not cool. Want me to let him know. Baby, you deserve so much more. Come on, let me help you. Show him to the door. Yeah, gonna get you some suds, gonna give you that buzz, gonna make you wanna love me. Gonna jump on the floor, baby, dance with you to four. Let's get him gonna make it loves me. Come on, baby, take my hand. I'll show you how to treat a lady and introduce you to a real man. I ain't trying to waste your time, maybe a little bit, but baby, I'm just trying to help you find all that you deserve, so much more. Let me help you, show 'em to the door. Gonna give you that buzz, gonna make you wanna love me. I'm gonna jump on the floor, baby, dance with you to four. Let's get him gonna make it loves me. I don't know what it is, but I think if you could see him just one time through my eyes.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I come here every Friday night do my best to drink me right. Yeah, I'm hoping that the neon helps me get beyond losing you. Never thought you'd bring him to this place. I recognize that look there on your face. You're the one that says that you're in love, and you'll never get enough of him. I could leave this last shot on the bar, or walk away without your heart. When it comes to quitting, one is tougher, baby. It ain't the whiskey, it's you. I watched you leave out of the corner of my eye. Thank God you didn't see me cry. I'm getting tired of overthinking. Maybe I'll just keep on drinking now that you're gone. I could leave this last shot on the bar, or walk away without your heart. When it comes to quitting, one is tougher, baby. It ain't the whiskey, it's you. I only want to wish you well, but when it comes to moving on, I can leave this last shot on the bar, or walk away without your heart. When it comes to quitting, one is tougher, baby. It ain't the whiskey, it's you. Oh, when it comes to quitting, one is tougher, baby. It ain't the whiskey, it's you.
That is the latest single from Jamie Warren from Canada. We just wrapped up a great radio interview, and that is a great, great tune, When It Comes to Quitting. Well, we're not quitting yet. We still got an hour to go. Welcome to the third one of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. Add a .com to that, and we are live on our website right now, playing what we call around here New Country's Best. And boy, that Jamie Warren guy sure makes it for sure. Absolutely love talking to him tonight. And I want to thank both of him and Rick and Val from rickandvalcountry.com. Go check him out. And jamiewarren.com, by the way, is his website. Check him out over there for doing the radio interview tonight. We have had a good time, and we're not done yet. Let's do some more great country music. How about this next gentleman who toured with Tim McGraw last summer on his 2022 tour? He's our good friend, and I have interviewed him in the past, Brandon Davis. This is called See You In It on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Do you remember that time we were sitting there beneath the porch light on a late night? You were just smiling back at me. The world took the back seat. I was hanging on your every word. Or that night we caught the late show. Your daddy didn't know we were flying down a back road. His F-150 was where I stole your heart in the Georgia dirt. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down. But every red light street sign leads me back in town to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this two-bed, one-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. Thinking back now, I can still see summer sundress, your hair in a mess. guess we were everybody's dream, always be 18. Thought we had forever found. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in time to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this 2-bed, 1-bath hall. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. Time I try to cross that county line, I find leaving here means leaving you behind. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in time to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this 2-bed, 1-bath hall. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. I see you in it. Don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon door swinging drunks. We ain't all rough-cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. Ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest ass on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. Dancing in the stress, and you've been waiting for a hero to go saddle up and save you. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. Ain't built for running, we're right into the storm. Your strength when you feel weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
Once again, his name is Brandon Davis. That's what cowboys are for. First song I ever heard from him when I found him on that cool little app called TikTok. And we developed a relationship, and I reached out to him and his team and his wife Destiny, and we had a great radio interview a few months ago. Absolutely love us some Brandon Davis around here. Well, I'll tell you what, there is one room in the house where we love to have our women, and that is when they go in the kitchen and start doing what they do best and cooking up something great. That's where all the smells come from, and lots of memories are made in that one room in the house. That's what this song's about. The third one in the triple play for Brandon Davis is called The Kitchen on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
We were NASCAR drivers cutting sharp around turns 3 and 4, racing around that island in our tennis shoes on that hardwood kitchen floor. We were superheroes protecting Mama from monsters in the fridge, playing hide and seek underneath that sink and eating steak cause Daddy did. Growing up we found it was built for more than just serving up fried chicken, cause the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. It's where my mama read the good book and Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio, and us kids we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote by the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. That old Kenmore double door oven made many a Thanksgiving thankful meal. And if these walls could talk, there's no telling all the great stories they'd reveal. Those barefoot dancing, late night jamming, concert countertops, they painted a picture in our mind that'll never be forgot. It's where my mama read the good book, Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio, and us kids we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. Homework hangout, Saturday morning breakfast club. It's a heart and soul of this old house and the root to all our love. It's where my mama read the good book and Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio, and us kids we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote about the life we're living. All the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen.
Country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
My life
every 50 or 60 miles. She said, I love you more when you're not home. Why don't you turn around and leave me alone? You'll never break my heart again, 'cause I'll be gone. My life is a country song. She gave her heart and soul to me, and I done her wrong. There's a statue of a fool standing in my mirror. I was alone from I could cry at night, floating down Whiskey River. I've been chasing these neon rainbows damn near all my life. Then I had to make some choices between my music and my wife. She said she ain't blind, you ain't thrilled. I don't want nobody read my mail. But love grows cold and crashes after the fire's gone. My life is a country song. She gave her heart and soul to me, and I done her wrong. There's a statue of a fool standing in my mirror. I was lonesome, I could cry at night, floating down Whiskey River. I was lonesome, I could cry at night, floating down Whiskey River. My life is a country song.
Song number 2.
I got the motel blues. I'm sad and I'm lonely. I got a woman home. I hope she loves me only. I'm laying in this motel room with a flamed old TV on, sipping on a Diet Coke, wishing I was gone back to Louisiana, to my king and queen, dancing in a honky tonk, drinking that old Jim Beam. I got the motel blues. I'm sad and I'm lonely. I got a woman at home. I hope she loves me only. These motel rooms, they've been my home. 16 years I've roamed. Life on the road will take its toll on the loved ones left at home. Back in Louisiana, that's where I belong. Eating crawfish and drinking beer, singing my country song. Gotta go back home. Been gone too long. That's the only way that I can lose these low-down motel blues. That's the only way that I can lose these long and long, sad and lonely, low-down motel blues.
His name is Dennis Ledbetter, good friend of mine that we met in person in 2016, hanging out at the Nashville Universal Awards. Tonight we took a couple of those home. That is called Motel Blues, and before that, My Life is a Country Song. Well, my all-time favorite for Dennis Ledbetter is a great ballad that tells a great story. It is called Open a Vein. Let's open it right now on The Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Someone asked Mr. Clark, "Where do your songs come from?" He just stared at the ceiling as if to think about it and rolled his mouth with his tongue. Then with a heavy sigh and a glint in his eye, he softly explained, "Hell, it's easy, son. You just sit down, tune up your guitar, and open a vein. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it all flow out. Let it all flow out straight from the heart. Pick up a pen, write down the parts that are burned in your brain. Just open a vein." He said, "Here, let me give you an example." And he played on the evening train. Said Hank wrote that song when his mama died, and he opened the vein. Or take a George Jones song or a Merle Haggard song. Hell, they've all got the same damn things. 3 chords and the truth, and an open vein. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it all flow out. Let it all flow out straight from the heart. Pick up the pen, write down the parts that are burned in your brain. Just open a vein. When Mr. Clark was finished, he set his guitar down, took his handkerchief and wiped his head, thanked the audience for coming out that night. Then he leaned into the mic and said, "You know, people think writing songs is easy, but those folks ain't felt my pain. They ain't cried my tears, ain't faced my fears, ain't pulled my ball and chain." Then a hush fell over the audience. No one said a thing. They just watched the old man limp off the stage with his guitar and his cane. Then they saw it, a dribble trail of blood across the stage from where he came. And they knew he'd done more than just sing his song. He opened the vein. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it all flow out. Let it all flow out straight from the heart. Pick up the pen, write down the parts that are burned in your brain. Just open a vein. Open a vein. Open a vein. Open a vein.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand. Doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night.
number 2.
Honey, turn off that TV. I've been waiting on the end of that game. Come sit at the table and I'll pour us a couple drinks. I got something that I gotta say. I'm just not sure how, but there's a few shades of gray we didn't cover when we said those vows. I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line, and I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. No, I haven't met nobody, but lately there's been a few times a stranger has looked at me in a way I kinda like. Now there ain't no motel keys or sneaking around, just temptation that's weighing me down. I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line, and I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. Does it break your heart hearing every word? Do you wish that you would have brought it up first? If that makes you mad, give me your worst. Baby, tell me, does it even hurt knowing I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line. I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. I ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about
We are not cheating you out of great country music tonight. Triple Play Thursday is on the air. That's my good friend May Estes from Hope, Arkansas, and she is fantastic. Found her on that great little app called TikTok. Played Roses, the first song tonight. That's the first song I ever heard from her, and it's been a great relationship ever since. We've interviewed her a couple of times, and congratulations to her. Last March the 4th made her Grand Ole Opry debut, and she was hanging out last weekend at the Arkansas Country Music Awards, and I think she took home one too for Female Vocalist of the Year. Congratulations again to my good friend May Estes. The third single in the Triple Play is called Your Hands. I would get your hands on this one on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I've seen your hands grease stained, turn a wrench, swing a hammer, take apart a V8, put it back together and never miss a move. They just know what to do. And I've seen your hands 10 and 2 headed east on 40, hometown in the rear view. You left for me, letting go of everything so I could chase a dream. Steady and true and strong, me up all over, running through my hair and pulling me closer like nobody else. You know me better than I know myself. You pick me up when I can't stand, like my mama prayed for kind of man. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my old guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life. Wearing that band, I hope your hands always holding mine. When we got the whole world in the palm of it, when the going gets tough, ain't letting go of it. Yeah, we'll make the most of it. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my old guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life. Wearing that band, I hope your hands always holding mine. Holding mine.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
They say time can erase all life's mistakes, hoping that they're wise. Left her crying at home, all alone, one too many times.
soft kiss in the morning, then I'm headed off to work. Got no time for real things, just them things that don't have worth. Grab my morning coffee just to make it through the day. Thoughts of you fill my head, and all my heart can say, girl, you make coming home so easy. Standing on that front porch, looking so damn good. Yeah, girl, you make loving you so easy. I wouldn't change you if I could. You've got those baby blues, look at you, wrapped around my heart so true. Don't know what I'd ever do, honey, without you. Sunday morning sunshine, just peeking through the blinds, looking like an angel, wishing I could just stop time. Laying here together, holding on real tight. Feel our hearts beat as one, makes everything so right. Girl, you make coming home so easy. Standing on that front porch, looking so damn good. Yeah, girl, you make loving you so easy. I wouldn't change you if I could. You've got those baby blues, look at you, wrapped around my heart so true. Don't know what I'd ever do, honey, without you. Make coming home so easy. Standing on that front porch, looking so damn good. Yeah, girl, you make loving you so easy. I wouldn't change you if I could. You got those baby blues, look at you, wrapped around my heart so true. Don't know what I'd ever do, honey, without you. Don't know what I'd ever do without you.
He is Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band from Arizona. TCB Country on Twitter if you want to check him out over there. And he is fantastic. Coming home so easy. And before that, she's got one hell of a memory. We'll send it out to Lula Bradbury listening to us live in Indianapolis, Indiana. She's got one hell of a memory too. She remembers Tony Corrales from when we met back in 2014. And we've been loving his music ever since. Absolutely. Well, I told you earlier in the show show, I could listen to a ballad all show long. Well, we've played a pretty good variety tonight. That was a great ballad by Tony Corrales. Here's another one, the third one in the triple play. It's called Fight for Your Love from the Tony Corrales Band on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
Once again, he is Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band, one of the best ballads in the indie world of country music right there, called Fight for Your Love, the Tony Corrales Band from Arizona. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Triple Play Thursday tonight. I want to thank my special guest, Rick and Val, and Mr. Jamie Warren, all from Canada, for joining me on the program tonight. RickandValCountry.com is their website, and JamieWarren.com. You can find him there as well. And tell them Tim Tim Kelly sent you, all right? And we will continue to play their great country music on the program. Well, speaking of on the program, I'll be back on the program tomorrow night with a new edition of New Music Friday. And as usual, I've got a long playlist of the best in new country music. Some of it as fresh as it can be. I just touched it. It's still warm. We'll get it on the air tomorrow night. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time, live from Branson, Missouri, and we will be live on our website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I'll have two special guests tomorrow night. In the first hour, I'll have Eli Mosley for our second radio interview, and a friend that I've never talked to before by the name of Andy Purcell. You don't want to miss tomorrow night's show. It will be awesome as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold.